Archangel Michael says, you need to stay alert right now, because something that looks ordinary is hiding a plan that is not. Since early morning, a sleek black car with deeply tinted windows has been quietly parked near your gate. What you don't know is that it is not just parked, it is watching, recording, targeting. It isn't a coincidence that it showed up today. There is a pattern forming, a web of quiet surveillance that surrounds your home without your permission. From inside that car, movements are being tracked in real time, every step, every visitor, every light that switches on or off. Whoever is inside hasn't stepped out once, but that doesn't mean they aren't acting. Small, almost invisible cameras are pointed at your entrance, your windows, and even the street corner you think is safe. You have been under observation without realizing how deep it goes. This is not neighborhood watch or security, it's something else entirely. It's cold, calculated, and linked to something you touched without knowing it was sacred. Stay in your house tonight. Lock your doors and windows tightly. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They want you to come outside. They are waiting for the moment you lower your guard, maybe just to throw the trash or make a phone call outside. That's when they will capture the real footage they need, the moment of vulnerability. Archangel Michael says, your presence carries a light that disturbs those who work in shadows. That car is not just a machine, it's a channel for something sinister, something controlled from far beyond your street. Your intuition has been whispering this to you all day long. If you noticed your pets acting strange, it's not in your head. Animals sense what eyes cannot see, and they know this energy near your home is not natural. You may even have felt pressure in your chest or a sudden coldness out of nowhere. Do not dismiss what you feel. Your spirit is being shaken because it knows something unnatural is circling you now. That black vehicle is just the outer shell, what's behind it is the real threat. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Somebody hired them. It is not random surveillance. You were chosen, selected, marked, not because you did something wrong, but because of what you carry within you. A spiritual inheritance, a divine blueprint that is being hunted by those who want to bend it. The cameras are scanning your gestures, your aura, your words, yes, even your voice inside your home is being picked up when the windows are even slightly open. Sound waves travel farther than you imagine. Whispered truths are not safe tonight. Someone close to you might have unknowingly shared something that brought this on. A conversation. A location. A memory. That one slip allowed them to trace your home. Now the car is there, not moving, not blinking, but watching like a beast without breath. Do not go near it. Do not try to test what happens when you approach it. That's exactly what they want, a reaction, a look, a confrontation. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, you are being shielded right now, but protection works better when you follow instruction. This is your moment of silence, of stillness, of staying grounded in sacred space. Your home is more than walls, it is your fortress now. Do not speak names near windows. Do not answer unknown knocks tonight. Even a simple sound can be bait. Their strategy is subtle, but dangerous. They operate in silence but strike with noise when least expected. At exactly 2:12 a.m., there will be a shift. You might feel your heart race for no reason. Don't ignore it. That's when the watchers will record their most important moment, whether they see fear or faith in your eyes. Leave a light on in the hallway but keep your main rooms dim. You are not supposed to reveal your full presence. You are supposed to conceal it from sight until sunrise. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They were paid in advance to watch you for 3 days. Today is only the first. Tomorrow, a drone may fly by. Don't wave at it. Don't follow it with your eyes. Keep your face down and your spirit high. There's a woman who is connected to this operation. She's not who you think. She has ties with people who deal in spiritual theft, yes, people who try to steal destiny, not just data. This is deeper than crime, it is spiritual espionage. They want what is written for you in the divine books. They want to interrupt the next step you are meant to take, the moment of elevation that is dangerously close. The car is only the beginning. You'll notice people on phones near your gate tomorrow, pretending to scroll or wait. But they are communicating in codes, transmitting your reactions to someone waiting miles away. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your home needs cleansing right after this passes. But tonight, your job is not to act, it is to resist. Do not open the curtains. Do not send any messages of fear. They monitor energy shifts, not just movement. If your devices start glitching tonight, or your internet slows mysteriously, it's not technical, it's energetic. They use frequency to disturb your field, so you start reacting in paranoia. Stay calm. Breathe. Stay anchored. There will be dreams tonight, vivid and strange. You might even see the car in them. That's not imagination, it's your spiritual eye being opened while the physical world pretends nothing is happening. Wake up and write what you remember. There will be symbols, faces, or locations in your dream that will make sense in the coming week. It's a preview, a warning, a divine decoding of what they truly want. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Archangel Michael says, you are more powerful than you feel right now. The reason they are watching you is because you carry something they cannot duplicate. A frequency of light, rare and almost extinct. You were marked for elevation, and that makes you a target for interference. Stay covered. Anoint your doors spiritually. Speak only what aligns with strength tonight. You may see flashes of light through the curtains. Don't panic. That's divine energy clashing with the dark intentions being sent toward your space. What protects you is not man-made. The watchers will shift position between 3 and 4 a.m. That's when they will decide whether to stay or pull out. How you remain still in this moment will decide what they report back. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Someone from your past is connected to this. A name you haven't heard in a while, someone you may have forgotten. They mentioned your name in a place where they shouldn't have. That's what started this chain. You were brought into the system by a whisper, not a shout. Someone leaked your name in envy, not in malice, but envy has the same power. They never thought you'd find out. But the energy always returns to the source. You're not supposed to attack, you're supposed to rise above with knowledge and protection. Keep water near your bedside tonight. Say nothing that invites fear. Your light is louder than your words. Remember that silence is louder than a scream when you're being watched. Type Amen to get blessing 505. The third day from now, the car will be gone. But someone will knock on your door with a strange excuse. Don't entertain it. You'll feel it immediately, a slight heaviness when they approach. That's how you know they were sent. Not everyone who smiles means peace. Tonight, your job is to guard the energy gate. Your home has a spiritual firewall, but you must not weaken it with doubt. Sing in your heart. Declare your space sacred. They cannot break in. They are waiting for you to invite them with fear. Don't give them what they came for. Give them silence and strength. Type Amen to get blessing 000. This is your training ground. You are being spiritually upgraded through this. Your awareness is rising because this is how the divine prepares you for the next phase. You will look back on this night as the moment your inner power was activated like never before. You are not the hunted, you are the protected. Archangel Michael says, they will leave confused. Their data will be corrupted. Your divine shield is not something they can download or decode. Even as you sleep, celestial guards will stand by your window. No darkness shall enter your threshold tonight. You are surrounded by the light they cannot endure. Type Amen to get blessing 232. Let the wind blow. Let the car stay parked. Let the night stretch its quiet arms across the sky. But know this, you are not alone in this moment. You are seen. You are chosen. You are protected beyond what any camera can record. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something holy. By dawn, their energy will scatter. By noon, you will be wiser. And by evening, you will stand untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 343. They won't get what they came for, not even a glimpse of your soul's power. The barrier between you and their schemes has already been reinforced by forces they can't trace or comprehend. Every time they review their footage, it will look blank, glitched, or fogged, as if the truth is being veiled on purpose. You are being hidden in plain sight, not because you're weak, but because your purpose is too sacred to be exposed casually. This is not just about surveillance, it is about spiritual mapping. They want to trace divine bloodlines, rare frequencies of chosen ones, and your home became their radar. But they underestimated what surrounds you. Your ancestors are watching. Your guides are awake. And your house is humming with spiritual resistance stronger than their machines. The car's battery will start draining for no reason. Their equipment will freeze. And when they call in for backup, the signal will fade, leaving them disconnected and frustrated. Type Amen to get blessing 646. There is a window tonight, precisely between 3:40 and 3:50 a.m., when a shadow might pass by your main door. It won't knock. It won't speak. But it will pause. It is not physical. It is a projection sent to observe your reaction. Don't move. Don't panic. Let it pass like wind through leaves. It cannot harm you unless you welcome it. They'll review the recording later, expecting to find a frightened face or hurried steps. Instead, they'll find stillness, strength, and something divine radiating from your space they cannot define. That's when the panic begins, not yours, but theirs. Because what they sent to intimidate you will return to them in confusion, unable to explain what it saw or felt. Type Amen to get blessing 787. Tomorrow morning, you'll notice a small item moved or tilted outside, maybe a stone, a pot, or a piece of mail. That's their marker. That's how they check if you exited the house. Ignore it. Don't touch it. They monitor response time. But your stillness will be your victory. They don't understand silence because they live in chaos. You might receive a call from an unknown number. Don't answer it. Don't even let it ring twice. They're trying to bait you with a voice frequency check. Your power is in detachment. Detach from their rhythm. Follow the sacred beat of your own intuition. The more still you are, the louder your protection becomes. Type Amen to get blessing 292. Archangel Michael says, do not fear darkness when light has already claimed you. This car, this watch, this plan, it will collapse under the pressure of your spiritual fire. You were warned not to ignore this for a reason. It's not about paranoia. It's about preparation. Not every battle is meant to be fought in the physical world. This is a night of still warriors. A night of divine armor. Your heartbeat is your shield. Your breath is your sword. Let peace become your protest. By the time the sky shifts into blue, the watchers will have logged a failed mission. You will still be standing. Untouched. Undisturbed. Unshaken. Type Amen to get blessing 515. There's a man watching the footage who doesn't understand why your face seems to blur every time he zooms in. He doesn't realize it's not his lens, it's your aura-repelling technology. That blur isn't a fault, it's a sign. A divine blur that makes darkness forget how to focus. They want definition, but your presence dissolves their clarity. They may try to switch cars tomorrow. A white van or a blue SUV might appear in place of the black car. But don't worry, they carry the same weakness. Because the weakness isn't in the color or make, it's in their ignorance. They don't understand you were chosen before they ever plotted. Type Amen to get blessing 373. 3 nights from now, this phase ends. You will feel a noticeable lightness in the air. The watchers will leave. But someone will approach you pretending to be unaware. They might say they are a neighbor, a delivery person, or someone lost. But their words will be off. Their eyes won't match their story. You'll recognize it in a second, that flicker of deception. Smile softly. Say nothing important. Close your door gently. You own no one your truth. Then cleanse your home with silence, sound, and sacred energy. Burn protection. Speak power. And declare out loud that no surveillance shall touch your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 939. Let tonight be a reminder that not all danger arrives with noise. Some come as whispers on wheels. Some sit silently with blinking red dots behind tinted glass. But no matter how many times they circle your house, they will never circle your purpose. Your light is sealed. Your assignment is divine. When you opened this message, you opened a warning that turned into a weapon. A message that turns watchers into wanderers, and enemies into dust. Let no fear enter your mind tonight. You were warned not to be afraid, but to be aware. And awareness is now your armor. Type Amen to get blessing 848. The recordings they collect will corrupt. Their lenses will fog. Their footage will glitch when it nears your window. This is divine interference, angels tampering with tech. One man will try to review what the car captured, and his device will overheat. Another will hear static when your name is mentioned in their conversation. This is not fantasy. This is the result of divine shielding. You are under special watch, not from them, but from heaven. Your name was spoken in a celestial meeting recently. Your presence was approved for greater missions. And what the enemy sees as surveillance, the heavens see as your test. Type Amen to get blessing 636. You are now being elevated, not just protected. Every threat, every watcher, every eye trying to read your life, will fail in front of your sacred covering. Soon you will no longer walk past that gate with anxiety. You'll pass with boldness, knowing what tried to watch you became blind. The black car will vanish. The fear will fade. But your wisdom will remain. And that's the real gift of this moment, wisdom gained through stillness, power awakened through silence, and victory earned without stepping outside. Type Amen to get blessing 727. You didn't just survive this moment, you were spiritually promoted through it. While they tried to monitor your body, your soul slipped through their hands like light through glass. They didn't expect resistance in the form of calm. But calmness was your weapon. Stillness was your shield. They underestimated what silence can do. You've turned their entire operation upside down without saying a word. Their sensors caught movement, but they couldn't catch truth. Because your truth is too divine to be recorded. Now their frustration has begun. They are reporting to someone above them. Confused. Angry. Disoriented. Because they saw something in you they don't understand, and that mystery is now haunting them. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Archangel Michael says, when the enemy sends watchers, God sends warriors. Your stillness summoned angels who stood around your home in complete silence, pressing back the darkness without needing to be seen. They came because your name was whispered in heaven's war room as someone marked for elevation. That's why the car came. Not to test your fear, but to test your awareness. Tonight is a passage. You've just walked through something very few can endure. You are no longer on the same level you were before this night began. Even though your surroundings look the same, your energy has shifted. You have been sealed tighter in protection. Your aura now glows with the strength of those who endure spiritual warfare in secret. Type Amen to get blessing 244. Pay attention over the next 48 hours. You'll notice strange silence in the area. Fewer birds. Unusual clouds. Devices glitching at random moments. These are the echoes of interference pulling away. They're leaving, but not with answers. They came to take something, but they're leaving empty-handed. What they captured will show nothing useful, only confusion. They may try once more to send someone disguised as a harmless visitor. A delivery meant for another name. A lost letter. A mistaken knock. Don't respond emotionally. Just observe. And gently send them away. They're testing your reaction, not the situation. If they see peace in your eyes again, they'll retreat faster than before. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Someone you thought forgot about you has been praying on your behalf. A quiet soul who remembers your name in their heart every night. Their prayers reached heaven, and those prayers reinforced your home's walls tonight. That is why the watchers didn't succeed. That is why you remained protected. Even when you didn't feel strong, someone else was holding your name up to light. This is the hidden power of divine connection. You are never truly unguarded. Even when the car parked, even when the cameras blinked red, your home became a fortress. From tonight onward, nothing dark will be able to disguise itself near your door. They have been exposed. And you, child of light, have passed the test. Type Amen to get blessing 177. You will wake tomorrow with clarity. Your sleep will be deeper. Your breathing easier. Because the heaviness is lifting, layer by layer, hour by hour. The car might still be there in the early morning. Let it be. It's just a shell now. Empty of power. Its presence no longer carries weight over you. If your curtains flutter strangely or you hear faint taps during the night, ignore them. It's spiritual static trying to provoke fear. Don't feed it. Let peace answer instead. There is now a circle of light around your home. Created not by candles or words, but by endurance. That light will linger, protecting you even when you're unaware. Type Amen to get blessing 868. Archangel Michael says, what they wanted to see was weakness. What they received was sacred silence. The more they tried to zoom in, the more divine fog covered your truth. There's a reason this message reached you tonight. It wasn't just to warn, it was to prepare you for something greater. Because the eyes that watched you will now be blinded to your rise. Let no paranoia enter your space after this. You are not under attack, you are under promotion. This moment was a signal to the higher realms that you are ready for the next level. They tried to delay your steps, but instead they marked your acceleration. And the divine realm will now release what was being held for you until your courage was tested. Type Amen to get blessing 474.